In the Everglades, Maddie Herron, Wink News.
All right, Maddie, thank you. Of course, federal environmental lawsuits were at the center of this, and this decision could have far-reaching impact at other facilities across the country if they are also on protected lands. Wake News investigative reporter Olivia Jean joins us now live. Olivia, you have been digging into the center since it opened, and this ruling now really sets a precedent here.
It does, specifically related to where the federal government chooses to build its immigration facilities and the studies it must complete if it decides to build on environmentally protected land. But the legal battle isn't over. On Thursday, federal judge Kathleen Williams ruled in favor of environmental groups and cited concerns with the federal government not following the National Environmental Policy Act. That act requires an environmental impact study before you build on environmentally sensitive land like the Everglades.
What she has said is that they're not allowed to bring any more prisoners to the facility, and that she expects over time, over a reasonable period of time, the facility will empty out because theoretically it is not a permanent placement for these immigrants.
The ruling is not an immediate end to the facility. The state has already filed an appeal just hours after the judge handed over her ruling. The lawsuit is now in the hands of the appellate court. From there, a panel of judges will decide if the initial decision will be upheld.
The losing party, either the environmental groups in the native tribe that, brought this in the first place, or in the state, they would appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court. And then it would be up to the U.S. Supreme Court to decide whether or not to take it.
For now, the judge's ruling stands, but state officials told us Friday operations aren't changing at this time. They say they are confident in their appeal.
Even if the judge's ruling is upheld and Alligator Alcatraz ends up closing and slowly gets rid of all the people that are there, transfers them out or deports them or what have you, it's not going to be a big impediment to what the president and the governor have been trying to do in the last few months.
We've emailed the Department of Homeland Security to try to figure out what they're going to do with the detainees currently in Alligator Alcatraz. We haven't heard back, but we'll keep you updated. I'm live in the Everglades. Olivia Jean, Wink News.